Hi everyone, it's Siobhan again, and I'm back because I'm going to talk to you about a lot of things that property investors probably don't say. Okay, so it's what property investors don't tell you, and I'm going to start off by explaining what the iceberg illusion is. So some of you may have heard this before, some of you may not have, and essentially the iceberg illusion is everyone sees the tip of an iceberg. Yeah, if you're at sea, everyone sees a tip of an iceberg, but in actual fact, if you saw an iceberg is in its entirety, the root of the iceberg it's far larger than the tip. Okay, so when you're seeing successful people, that being either property investors, athletes, actors, business moguls, whoever, when you are seeing a successful person and you might see them on the TV, you might get sort of like some sort of documentary about what their house looks like, or for example, you're seeing the kind of life which is a consequence of their success. And to some people, you know, you may get the thoughts that, oh, it's all right for them, you know, that they were lucky, and I would never be able to have what they have. And the reason why I say this is because I felt that way many years ago. I too felt that only certain people could be successful until I started changing my circle. Okay, and it's there for all of us. But what property investors, going back to the topic, what property investors won't tell you is that this is not a guarantee. Getting into property is not a guarantee. It depends on you. It depends on you remembering the basics, and it depends on your level of persistence and perseverance, and just it depends on your determination and your strategy, and just sticking to the strategy. With the iceberg illusion, the idea is that you see the tip of the iceberg, for example, and that might be finance, it might be lifestyle, it might be holidays, it might be glitz and glam, it might be lots of different things. But then what you don't see, which is below the sea levels, the sea's here, iceberg's there, the tip of the iceberg, the root of the iceberg's down here. And this is what you don't see. You don't see the blood, sweat and tears. You don't see the sleepless nights. You don't see the amount of failures. You don't see the amount of rejections. You don't see the hard work that these successful people have had to put in to get to where they are today. And property is no different. So please, you know, I may speak and you may hear other people speak about property, and it seems easy. After a while, yes. Does it get easier? Yes. But you still have to do the work to get to a certain degree where your business is systemized and sustainable. You still have to put that work in. So once you've got a sustainable, profitable property business, before, you know, that's what people see. So people will see that you've made it, and you might get to a certain stage where you're earning, and your life might change for the better, and you're traveling more, or you're learning languages, or you're living life, and people are just like, yeah, you made it, well done to you, you were just lucky. And do you know what I mean? But they didn't see that you had to your offer got rejected 100 times before you got your first deal. They didn't see that you had to drastically reduce your expenses and your spending in order to fund certain projects. They didn't see that you weren't going out as much. You know, you were sacrificing the things that you used to enjoy in order to make this work. They didn't see any of that. They just see your success. So don't be naive when you're going into property investing. Like I said, nothing is guaranteed. It depends on you remembering the basics, depends on you taking action, and you know, you will get rejected. Your offers are going to get rejected. They should be getting rejected, because if they're not getting rejected, they're too high. Note that. And you know, proposals that you make to people for either joint ventures or for investors to invest with you, they're going to get rejected. You're going to have to get used to the word no, hearing the word no, saying the word no. There's just there are, you know, and I'm not saying this to put you off. I'm a real person. I am a real person. I'm honest, and I'm not going to pretend that this journey has been a bed of roses. But you have to, if you've got that determination, just that sheer dogged motivation just to win, you will win, you will succeed. And I know you're going to succeed because you're watching this video and I believe in you. So I just wanted to put that out there, because I do feel that people have a particular perception of what it's like to succeed in property. It's not a swim in the park, but once you get those cogs in place and everything starts turning together systematically, then yes, property definitely becomes 100% easier. And on that note, I will leave you to think about that, and I will be back tomorrow with another video. If you like what you've seen so far, or you've liked this video, please press the like button, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be aware when I'm posting my next video. Until the next time, take it easy. Bye.